So guys, how we doing? Dime She here, and today Erik Ten Hag gets his contract extended until 2026. Right or wrong? Let me know down below in the comment section down below what you guys think. I would love to hear your input and opinions down below. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And man, oh man, boy, next season's going to be something. But before I get into my opinion and what I think about Ten Hag's new contract, let's hear what other people have to say about it.
This week we've heard from him for the first time as well. He says with 2 trophies in the past 2 seasons, Erik has reinforced his record as one of the most consistently successful coaches in European football. While the club's review of last season highlighted areas for improvement, it also reached a clear conclusion that Erik was the best partner for us to work with in driving up standards.
Do you think this news from United this morning, Alex, in any way sends shivers down the spines of managers at other Premier League clubs?
No, probably not. Well, I don't know about managers, but certainly not fans. Because
does that not say it all?
I think most supporters will be of Gabby's opinion. But you know what? I'm okay with that. And I think Erik Ten Hag will be okay with that because maybe he can use it to create a bit of a siege mentality and prove people wrong.
Oh, and Chelsea. Where do Manchester United under Ten Hag? I know it's a long shot from distance.
Yes.
Where do you see them finishing next season?
This season? 7th again, 8th again. I really think that
giving him an extra year, that's really what they've done, added an extra year to his
after
contract.
looking at every other manager possible,
that's a waste
they've done that.
You think that's a waste of time?
Listen, it's for Manchester United to decide. Just me, from watching Manchester United last season, I didn't see anything from their performances that Ten Hag deserved a new deal. And if
it's basically saying we're going to give you 1 more year on top of your contract, but we're still going to remain cool and calm, and we're going to still back you. We're still going to give you your transfers. Everything remains normal. It's just that we're going to give, and it's the same amount of money. It's the same basically contract. Nothing's really changed. So I ain't going to lie to you guys. I'm not really angry. In fact, I'm actually quite, you know what? Let's crack on and let's see what happens.
Like I was saying to Saeed, as much as if you're Ten Hag in, yeah, it's nothing to celebrate. But if you're Ten Hag out, it's still nothing to celebrate because all of us want to see the club do well, you would think, innit? And I don't know how we can move forward positively when it's very clear that the new ownership don't trust this manager and don't want this manager. And it's very clear that these guys couldn't even come to a compromise for him to sign a new deal. So they've just triggered the 1-year extension that was already in his contract. So it's effectively the same contract.
Above this manager for the first time in 10 years and give the fans, the manager and the club a real vision that we can get behind. And most importantly of all, I think the reason many of us didn't want Ten Hag to be sacked is that we felt we were part of a trilogy. And if trilogy has 3 things, 2 years of Ten Hag, 2 trophies, we were going to throw that all away for what? To start another project. This is year 3 for many of us with Ten Hag, but it's interesting that he has another 3 years as part of that contract from Ineos.
Oh man, so after doing all the editing and stuff, boy, next season's going to be a beast, man. Next season is going to be a beast. Erik Ten Hag has now got this contract extension. He's going to have people coming in up under him. He's got the ownership above his head. He's got his signings. He's got new coaches coming in. He's going to probably have a few new players coming in. He has been given keys to the kingdom pretty much. So Erik Ten Hag next season has no excuse. He has no excuse. This is his 3rd year. My dad said they were going to give him 3 years. He was right. Like I said, I tip my hat off to him. When my dad gets stuff right, I give him credit for it. He did say they were going to give him 3 years. Now he has gotten a contract extension after last season, after finishing 8th. And pubes hair offsides away from going out of the FA Cup to Coventry City after we blew a 3-0 lead. People forget about that. I did it because that's crazy. We blew a 3-0 lead to Coventry City. We got to the final. We beat Man City, right? We did what we needed to do. We got the FA Cup. That is what Ten Hag is hinging on, that EFL Cup and that FA Cup. These are not the top prestigious trophies. I don't know why people are... This is what we're aiming for. I want to win this. I want to win this. I want to win the Champions League, right? This is what we need to be aiming for. So next season, because we're not even in the Champions League next season, don't forget, we're not in the competition. We're in the Europa League because we finished so low in the league table that even though we won the FA Cup, we didn't get a Champions League spot because other teams took it. And don't forget about the other teams, because I was listening back and when I'm editing my video, they said, are we going to send shivers down other team fans' spines. If anything, this is going to crank them up. He's got this contract extension. They're bringing coaches in. They're bringing people in. He has no excuse. The ammunition is going to be unlimited. If Erik ten Hag, like they said, if he doesn't hit the ground running, if we don't go on a run, if we don't put in a convincing performance day one, and it's some nonsense, imagine we lose game 1, game 2. Oh man, the pressure is on. Next season, the pressure is on. It's on. It's on, man. If he doesn't hit the ground running next season, after they've given him all this stuff, they've extended his contract, they probably gave him a little, a little something, little bonus or whatever. They've rewarded him. If he doesn't hit the ground running, and they brought in new backroom staff. If he doesn't hit the ground running, woo! Oh man, it's gonna be something next season. The memes are gonna be unbelievable because rival fans are laughing. They are laughing, regardless. They're laughing because they know what time it is, man. It's not looking good, man. They know what time it is. The memes are gonna be out of control, just like they were last season. The memes are gonna be crazy. All the stuff is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be coming from every direction. I might have gray hairs after the end of next season, but man, I gotta rest up, man. I gotta go in the next season with a clear head, a clear mentality, and yeah, man, we will see, man. Because next season is gonna be a beast. It's gonna be something, man. If we don't hit the ground running, all this stuff going on. You got the Mason Greenwood situation. Mason Greenwood apparently is about to come back after 14 days. You got him getting into it with Rashford again. Apparently, he got into with Rashford again today. Apparently, something else has come out about Rashford. So they're having some type of issue. Don't forget about the other players that have gotten into it with them because I don't think that many people have left. I know Casemiro left. I think Martial left. Other than that, I haven't really heard anyone else really leaving. I don't know if Johnny Evans left. It's a plethora of things. It's a ball of things that have been going on under Ten Hag. The Ronaldo situation, people are still talking about that. He went on Piers Morgan during that interview, and people are still talking about that. I saw a comment yesterday. Somebody said, well, I would give Ten Hag the extension just because he dealt with the diva Ronaldo. I don't get it, man. This was 2 years ago, damn near. This was almost 2 years ago. And people are still talking about him and Ronaldo. Ronaldo, what he said at the time was right? Because now they've updated. They probably updated it by now. It's been 2 years. Of course, he's gone now. So they've updated everything now, right? He said paint the kitchens. The same oven, same stuff, same thing. He came back, right? Imagine you left somewhere and you came back 10 years later and it's all the same stuff. I mean, nothing's been updated, renovated after 10, 15 years? That's a little crazy. Plus what he said about Ralph Rangnick not being a coach. I've seen people get on Ronaldo about that. That's why they put the Messiano Pinaldo thing with the BBC. All this stuff. The Messiano Pinaldo, whatever. They said that when he said Ralph Rangnick wasn't a coach or whatever, that he should shut up. Ralph Rangnick proved him wrong because Austria are doing good in the Euros or whatever because they've gotten a pretty good ways in the Euros, so he's a good coach now. But at that time, Ronaldo was right because Rangnick wasn't a coach for that long. He was a director of football, which is a completely different thing. So the Glazers were looking at the interview like, well, he called us cheap. He's talking about Rangnick. Now he had issues with Ten Hag as well. Don't forget with him seeing his son, his baby, and all this stuff. Then he had issues with Ten Hag or whatever, but the baby and son stuff, that's the Glazers. See, that's a higher up issue. That's a high up issue. Then you got him getting into it with Ten Hag. Ten Hag not putting him in the team. All the stuff. Don't forget when Ronaldo walked out, 2-0 down. The 6-3 with Man City when he was sitting on the bench, it was 4-1. And then they wanted to sub him on. He's 4-1 down, 2-0 down, 80th minute. Okay, Ronaldo, go in now and do something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Ronaldo, go in and do something now. Yeah, we'll sub you on now. We're 3-0 down. Yeah, go on and make magic happen in 15 minutes. That's crazy. Clean up the mess. But yeah, man. Yeah, Ronaldo's situation. Ever since then, they've been on Ronaldo's neck. They've been on his neck. Even when he went to Saudi Arabia, they said no one was gonna watch, and everybody was watching. It's crazy, man. But this Ten Hag new contract, man, it's gonna be stressful next season. It's gonna be so many memes. It's gonna be so much stuff going on. If Mason Greenwood comes back, that's gonna be something else because apparently he's about to come back because they haven't sold him yet. He's still under contract until 2027. He's still under contract with Man United, so they would have to break that contract, which means court, fees. That's what they did with Ronaldo. See, they had to terminate mutually. They terminated it because when you're under contract, you can't just bam fire you. It's not like a. That's why they have players on loan. They bring them in on loan or whatever because you can just send them back to their team. When you're under contract, oh yeah, you gotta go legal. You gotta go to lawyers. It's a pain in the ass. I mean, it takes time. You already know what the lawyers, judges. Oh, it's gonna take time, months. Well, actually at that level it'd probably be a lot quicker, but still gonna take time. And plus, it's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, Dan Ashworth came on and back Ten Hag. The Glazers clearly back Ten Hag. The higher ups back Ten Hag. It doesn't matter what the players say. Now he's in it for another year, pretty much guaranteed, because they extended his contract. So he's going to be here probably for the next year, unless he just absolutely falls off a cliff and loses like 15 games in a row, 10 games in a row. Other than that, he's going to be here another year. So we will see, man. Next season's going to be something else. If we don't hit the ground running, it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell, because it's going to be coming from all directions. All the teams are going to be trolling. Don't forget, the other teams are investing in their teams. Man City are going to get better. Liverpool are going to be decent. Chelsea are going to get better. Spurs, Tottenham are going to get better. Arsenal are going to be trying to rectify what they lost last season. Don't forget, they got trolled off the park. They're going to try to bounce back. Don't forget about Newcastle, Aston Villa. These other teams coming in the fray. It's going to be something next season, man. We have to hit the ground running. I want you guys to let me know down below what you think, man. It's going to be something else, man. And with that World Cup situation with Ronaldo, obviously Ronaldo went on after Kanye West, and plus he was calling the Glazers cheap. He was just talking trash, man, and not really. I know what Ronaldo was saying. I know what he was saying because I understand. He has passion for the game. Plus he screams. People think that's divish. He has passion for the game. When that passion goes away, he's gonna retire. But while he's still playing, he still has passion and drive for the game. But yeah, he called the Glazers cheap, saying they need to paint the walls and stuff. Now they have now they're investing into a multi-million-dollar investment. Now they're trying to build a new stadium. They're apparently Carrington's getting a big upgrade. Yeah, now everything's probably state of the art now. Ronaldo left. So yeah, they took offense at me. I guess Ronaldo really stepped on toes, man, because I didn't think it was that bad. My dad said they were going to be on him, and he did get that right. So I tip my hat off again. I give credit to that, man. My dad was right, man. They're still talking about that with Ronaldo in that interview, that 2022 thing where he got into it with Ten Hag and Ragnick, because he got into it with him a little bit too with all that nonsense. But Ragnick was there 5 minutes. He was there like 6 months, so he didn't really have time to implement anything. Ten Hag's been here a while, and yeah, if these players ain't jiving with him next season. Oh boy, because yeah, you can't forget about the players. The players outnumber the manager, so the players got to get on with what they got to believe in what he's doing. And if they don't, just because you hear what they say out in the media doesn't mean the players think it. Who knows what the players are thinking behind the scenes? These guys text, they talk, they're online. They see these videos, they see what people are saying, and yeah, 40 days, man, 40 days. And also, I looked at the tickets on Ticketmaster or whatever, because I've been looking at the tickets for the Man United versus Liverpool game in Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, I've been looking at tickets because I've been thinking about if I'm gonna make that trip or not to go down there. And yeah, the tickets, I think they went down like $10 or $15 because I swear they were like $130 the other day. Now they're down to $110. So after Ten Hag announced the contract, I look on Ticketmaster, the tickets went down like $10, $15. I swear now they're like 108 now. They were 130. 120. I guess it's because it's getting close to the game. It's within a month. So, but yeah, man, we'll see what happens next season. We're gonna have the ball derby. Obviously, Liverpool got a ball manager now. So, and Liverpool's within our first 3 games of next season too. I'm gonna end this video, man. It's gonna be something next season. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed my little talking session. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making the video. Yeah, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. It's been nice to see you guys, and I'm out.